All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get this A-Team Middle School Championship game rolling, we got the Fayette County Middle School Athletic Director, Coach Nick Runyon. Coach, man, it's been a while since we talked to you. You know, back in the day, that's when you was running things with the Paul Lawrence Dunbar Lady Bulldogs. Coach, just kind of tell us about this new segment that you in as the middle school AD.
Well, thank you for having me. No, it has been a while since I got to talk to you guys, but it's always a pleasure coming up here and hanging out. It's been a blessing to kind of change roles and take a step into administration. I'm still learning a lot about middle school sports, but one thing I can tell you is that across all sports, the whole county, all these kids have the same passion. They compete. They love the game. Our coaches work hard. It's really neat watching these kids progress throughout the year.
Okay, Coach. We were talking earlier, probably a week or so ago, about the semifinals of both football and basketball. Is there any possibility that they could be played on high school fields before they get to the finals?
Well, some of that stuff is just logistics. When you talk about football, we have to make sure we have football fields available, a place to send the kids to. We gotta always have officials. Officials are always difficult sometimes during the seasons because they're working high school games, middle school games. So there's a lot of logistics. But I think moving forward, if that's something that the administration from all the middle schools want to do, it's definitely a possibility.
Okay. Now, Coach, you coming from the high school level and being fed upon from middle school, what are your goals coming to this middle school? Having that high school experience, what do you want to put your stamp on this middle school program for Fayette County?
Well, one thing that we always stress with our coaches and our kids is that this is still an educational, athletic setting. So we want them to learn good qualities, sportsmanship, good competition, and play the game the right way. And hopefully along the way they develop into outstanding high school players across, both boys and girls sports. But I have some ideas that I'd like to make a few changes moving forward, but it's just going to take some time to get the processes down. It's a brand new role, not only for me, but for the district. We're communication patterns have gotten better, and just seeing us grow and compete, hopefully take our schedules outside of the county, bring some county schools in to raise our level of competition as well.
Yes, that's what I was about to ask about. Expanding one of your roles of expanding the schedules for the middle school level. Like, I think they play 10 to 12 games. Is there a possibility that we can move it to 16 to 18 games just to give them more competition, give them more games so they can catch up with outside county schools? Because I know some county schools surrounding Fayette County are getting 25 to 30 games in. Is that a distinct possibility?
Absolutely, yeah. We're talking about that. We're having conversations about expanding our schedules, getting more games in on weekends. We're working towards that. It's just about the process. One of the things that we did, one of the first things that I did when we came in was, we flipped the girls basketball and girls volleyball seasons.
Yeah.
Because what we found out, and this is just for me having a little insider knowledge of being a girls basketball coach at the high school level, by the time the middle school girls started their season in years past, those county schools were already playing state championship.
Right.
So we moved that schedule up. And one thing that did was allow those middle school girls to play middle school basketball and then go straight into high school basketball without any scheduling conflicts. And then the reverse is true for volleyball. They can go play at the high school level right at the beginning of the school year and then come play for their middle school right at the end. And so they don't have any scheduling conflicts either. So we found that the reception on that was really, really appreciated. And it was a lot easier on the schedules for the parents, too, getting kids back and forth.
Yeah, we understand about the parent situation.
Now, as we get ready to start this championship, hold on. First question. They wouldn't let me get out of here without having to ask. Is there any possibility of Fayette County joining the Middle School Football Association?
That's another conversation that we're talking about. So the closest conference to us is the Bluegrass Conference. And, we're getting ready to add a 12th middle school in the fall of 25. So they already have 16 schools in that conference. So if we were able to join, we would almost be our own division anyway.
Right.
But that would help with the expansion of the schedule, being able to play a few extra teams. There's some pros and cons. We have to consider travel for some schools and other counties getting in here. And to be honest, we have to do some major work on our middle school football facilities to even be able to host out of county schools. So, but we know we're working on those things as well.
All right. Well, man, I guess looking back on this football and basketball season that I see them as being a success. How do you feel about this past football and basketball seasons as we close them?
I think it's been a great success from the beginning of the year until now. We haven't really had any problems. We had a massive crowd at the middle school football championships. We got a nice crowd here tonight. We had real big crowds for volleyball and girls basketball. Track season's about to start. I mean, we have I think it's been a real big success throughout the entire season, the whole school year, and I think there's a lot of good building blocks to move on and build on and move forward with.
All right. Well, hey, I just want to say, man, keep doing big things, and we love the Fayette County Middle School program, and we here. Just let us know what you need, and appreciate the time.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.